Now then YouTube, I'm the Tough Man, and welcome back to some more Sky Factory. I can't remember what episode I'm on. I think it's about 23 by now, I think it is. And today, guys, I want to do something. Guys. ME cable is in here. Now, a lot of people have shown me the error of my ways when it comes to this filter system, and to be honest, I already knew that this filter system, it was a bit too much. It was like I said, it's a Rube Goldberg filter system, and really it doesn't need to be that complicated. However, I have a way of being able to deal with this. It does mean that I've got to go down there and rejig things around quite a lot, but I have a way of automatically doing all this stuff using ME and AE, and really there is no need for me to do this. I could leave the system as it is and it would work as intended. However, it's very slow, and to be honest, it's expandable, don't get me wrong, it's easily expandable, but this system is a lot better at expanding should the need arise, and it will arise, guys, because we've got 5 farms going on up the top there, of which I want to get them automated as well at some stage. Now, we are lacking in one area pretty goddamn much, and that is power, guys. Every time I put something in this pulverizer and it goes off to the furnace, it sucks this power up like you wouldn't believe. This little lava generator is not outputting anywhere near fast enough. As you can see, the power level, I think that's 80 RF per tick, that's what it means, that's what it's outputting at. But this thing is sucking up a lot, and unfortunately there is no RF per tick to have a look at here. Only MJs that we can go by, so 6.3 MJs per tick. That's quite a lot. And it's only going to get worse, you know, during this episode when we get into what we're going to be crafting soon. So I want to make this different. I want to do something different here. Now, there's one of a few things that I can do, and one thing that I'm going to do for them. No, you know what? I'll go for it. I'll go for the actual thing of what I wanted to do in the first place, which, of course, guys, is magmatic engines from thermal expansion, or magmatic dynamos as they're now called. Oop, magmatic dynamos. Now, I've gone ahead and made a load of invar to be able to do this. Of course, we're going to need silver's no problem. Silver's not a problem at all. None of this stuff is a problem. We've got plenty of invar ingots. Invar gears, however, we haven't got many of them. So, you know what? Let's go with 3. Let's go with 3 engines. Why not? 3 engines, guys. Oops. I've got rid of my stuff. And we need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. That said, I think we're okay now. 1, 2, and 3. And we've just run out of... We've still got the invar, which is great. How much invar have we actually got? Because I made a lot of it. 45. That is good. So we've got the magmatic dynamos there. I am going to want some liquiducts, if I haven't already got some, which I don't. I am going to want some... Oh, they're not called liquiducts anymore, are they? They're called fluiducts. That's right, fluiducts. Now, oops, I keep pressing R to find the recipe when I could just left click. Copper and hardened glass or fused quartz from Ender.io. We haven't got anything to make that at the moment, especially what hardened glass. What's that again? We need the induction smelter with pulverized obsidian. We haven't got that to make that at the moment, just, you know, but it really doesn't matter. The opaque stuff we can deal with, and we've got the stuff to be able to make for that. So I'm just going to go ahead and get a couple of sets of that. I'm going to want some servos as well, so I can automatically tell these things to do the job. Unfortunately, glass won't show up here. Now, I may have to make some more glass. No, I think I should be okay for the builds today. So, pneumatic servo, I did have another one in there. Thank you. I will nab you because you are going to be absolutely vital to what I want to do today. So, I'm going to just go ahead and grab this up. It served me well, but now it is time to do things a little bit differently. Now, this isn't going to be getting any power, so I've got to be careful. Mind you, that's full of power, so if needs be, I can always use that as a backup source of power. I think I have everything anyway to be able to feed back into this leadstone energy cell coming soon. So, let me go ahead and just grab myself some cobble, so I've got something to use here to put it onto. And I've got to think about exactly what I'm going to do here. I don't know if I don't think it does it? No, it doesn't automatically output, which is a shame. Can I, like... No, I can't shift and right click that. So what I'm going to have to do, guys, is the fluid ducts here. I'm going to want to extend this area a little bit, aren't I? I've got some more slabs in here. I can just nab some of these. And extend this area out a bit more. And once I've done that, guys, and got a little bit of a plan together for what I'm going to do here, I'll be right back. And I'm back, guys. I went ahead and grabbed another pneumatic servo and some more leadstone energy conduits. Don't worry, these will change coming up in the near future. So I want on top of here, or really I want them turned around. If you can, please get turned around. I want you that way. I don't want you that way. Hey, I'm not having this. I am not having this. Surely you guys can get turned around sideways. Oh, you know what I'm going to have to do, I think? That. Ah, there we go. Right, okay. So, let's get these these magmatic dynamos down, much like that. And these are, you know, by no means, these are not going to hold as much as what these can actually put out. These can put out a maximum RF per tick of 80. So, in other words, guys, this can only hold 80. So, really, I'm only getting one engine's worth. So, we might as well just grab these two off for the moment. They're orientated nicely there. So, oh, you know what? I don't think I need 4 pneumatic servos. I think I only needed the one. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I don't know how much can go through this this fluid duct. So we're going to put that out there, and we're going to put a pneumatic servo in there to stop it from receiving or wanting a redstone signal. Let's ignore that. So now it's got lava coming through here into these dynamos, and that's nicely filling up there, and that will create, of course, RF per tick when I give it a redstone signal. I'm pretty sure if I ignore that, it will go ahead and create some. And if I look in here, there we go. Power is restoring. Power is actually going back up. I'm just not sure on how much it's outputting. Ah, it's outputting 80 RF per tick. So that's great. This is full. We're going to want more. We are going to want more power. 80 RF per tick, as you will know from this thing, is not enough. We need more. So another 2 of these magmatic dynamos will be fantastic. I don't know whether or not the lava will keep up. If it doesn't, I have plans for that as well. But for the moment, guys, we want to look at upping the energy storage in this leadstone energy cell. This is going to create a little bit of a problem because we need this leadstone energy cell. So what I'm going to do is go and grab this one from over here that we've currently got powering all of this system. Grab that. Take this over to my AE system and upgrade it. I want to upgrade this into a hardened, oh my god, I'm sick of doing that. A hardened energy cell. I've got to click up there. Invar. We're going to upgrade this into a hardened energy cell, which is right here. Now, we can go ahead, rip this one up, and put this one down. Now, the only thing is that it's going to be all the wrong way around, and I'm going to have inputs where there should be outputs and outputs where there should be inputs. So let's go ahead and configure this right here. So let me just go and grab that back up because I can't remember which way I placed it down. So I'm going to place it this way. I want the output to the front, so it's powering the system. I want the output also to that side, and that's pretty much it, I think. That's pretty much it. I haven't put a thing around the edge of here yet. I need to do that as well. The lava looks to be doing okay, which is good. Right, okay, this thing. Let's go and have a look here. So we can increase the maximum input we want. So we can get up to 400 RF per tick coming into this energy cell. We can also output up to 400 energy per tick. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that at the moment, guys. Let's go and, I think it's, is it control? Yeah, it's control to go up in increments of 5. 80 RF per tick output is absolutely fine because these conduits, they only hold 80 RF per tick, which is the next thing that we're going to have to do, guys. I'm just going to let that go ahead and, you know what would be a good idea, actually? Put my lava generator down there and have that pumping into here as well. So we've got plenty of energy going in there whilst I replace these guys. So let's go ahead and grab these. Go to here. Now, I think, let me just slap them in there for the moment because we're going to want hardened conduits this time, which will hold 400 RF per tick, much like its battery counterpart, this energy cell counterpart. So we can craft them like this. That's not bad. We can only get 6 of them for the moment because we haven't got the other things to be able to do that. 6 of them is absolutely fine as we place them down like this. Let me go ahead and just stop that from connecting to that. And there we go, look. We can now, look at that. It's absolutely steaming in. This power is absolutely steaming in. And hopefully, let's go ahead and have a look at all this lava over here, because this will be like proper going through this lava that's being created here. And hopefully, this system will manage to keep up with what's needed over there. I've got a better system, of course, coming up with the AE system, but I need that power in place before we add anything to the AE system, because a couple of times, especially when I'm running the pulverizer and the redstone furnace, I've run out of power, and we don't want that to happen, guys. We simply do not want that to happen. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to grab this, I'm going to really quickly put that there so that we can slap that back onto there like that. Let's stop you from connecting there. You don't need power from that side. So this is brilliant. We've got this going with, well, we can turn that up now to 400 RF per tick. Still plenty of stuff going on. Not a problem. We can also go over here. I have taken off the power going towards this because really I have enough. Look at the amount of rubber wood I've got and the amount of raw rubber. I really don't need that much wood. I'm serious. I don't need that much wood anymore. So maybe it's nice to have that there for when I do need wood, so I can simply provide it with power. It will go ahead and do its job, and I will get more wood from that. So at least that's something. But whoa. Thank you. Now I will replace you with hardened energy conduits, which is great. Which is absolutely fantastic. Now, eventually what I'm going to do is the system that's underneath here, as you can see underneath, that's all done by leadstone energy conduits as well. But I don't know how I'm going to power that. I want to power it. I want to have a huge system that's all done by the same power. So I really don't know how that's going to work for the moment. But this seems to be keeping up quite nicely. This does seem to be keeping up quite nicely. So I'm happy with this. This is a good setup, guys. We are gaining more energy. And if we go ahead actually into here, and oh look, there you are. There's all my iron ore. Tons of it that I've got going there. Let's pop that into there. Let's say, hey, all of you lot go into the redstone furnace. And let's see how this thing actually copes with everything all running at once. Are we still making power? Just. But we are. We are still making power. And very rarely is all of this going to be going at once anyway. But we are making power, guys. And, come on, fill back up. Got to keep an eye on this, because there was a backlog. There we are. There was a backlog of lava over here. So we've really got to keep an eye on this. But yeah, only one is getting filled up with cobble at the moment. All the rest seem to be just filled with lava, so that's good. That is good. I think we can go on to our next part of this episode, guys, which is the big one. As you can see, I've got tons and tons of energy of ME cable here, because now is the time, guys, where we start doing import and export buses for the farm over yonder. Now, this is going to be pretty instant. You know, there's going to be none of this filter system that's going to take ages for this for the seeds to get here and the essence to get there, and so on and so forth. This is going to be pretty instant travel. So we need 6 import buses and 6 export buses. I got enough stuff to make 7 of each, but I was going to use the other one for this here, so I can just import it into the system. But really, I don't think I need it. I really don't think I need any more than what's in that chest there at the moment. So I think we could just leave that be over there. So we need 6 import buses. And I'm just going to go with the basic import bus. I think this will work absolutely fine. I'm going to go ahead and make one of these just so that you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to need 6 of these, aren't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to need 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I'm going to need 6 more for the other ones as well. So let me just borrow you for a second, if you wouldn't mind. Pop you back into the system. 1,229 iron. I don't think it's a bad thing. We've gone over 300,000 cobblestone. There is a better way of creating cobblestone. Believe it or not, there is a much better way of getting cobble. Look at that item stored. It actually shows you the exact item stored as well when you hover over, which I think is great. There is a better way of creating cobblestone, guys, but I'm not doing that just yet. Right, let's grab you for the moment, because we only need 6 to do the import buses. I've got to click there, otherwise I'll end up with a thing up. Import bus. And I need one of you, along with all you. Brilliant. Let's shove you back in there. I think we need some more Fluix dust. Right, you should be absolutely fine. I'll go and put you back in there. The sticky piston just needs raw rubber, which I can do. And there we go. This is one basic import bus. And I'm going to put this on the floor so I can show you exactly what this does. Can I show you what it does, actually? That turns it around. But I think basically the import bus imports things into the system. So I might not be able to do anything if it's not connected to the system. Damn. Well, I'm going to need to create a load more anyway. So I'm going to need 6 more import buses. Oh, I've done it again, look. Import bus. Good, good. Right, we need that Fluix dust doing. Just as many of it, as much as we can, I think. Hopefully I haven't like used something on something else there. Okay, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's the rest of them. Let's leave that there because we'll go ahead and grab that. Put that in there. And then grab the rest of them. So that's another 6. No. I could swear. Oh, I must have put... Did I put them back? I can't... I don't know, guys. I don't know anymore. Right, let's go ahead and grab this. We need 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, dear. We've run out of ME cable. I'll just go and grab that much for the moment. 11. Right, no, that's right. That's right, because we've got that other one right here, which will make the 12. So let's put you back into the system. Thank you. Let's go ahead and make a piston, or at least 12 pistons. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pistons. Brilliant. I nearly shift-clicked. Don't shift-click, guys. You get yourself in serious bother. I can shift-click now because I've only got 12 pistons in the system. So this, right, okay. Basic import buses. 5 basic import buses. Oh, yeah, no, you know what I did? I created 12 sticky pistons. I don't want to do that. I shouldn't have done that, guys. We've got 5 basic import buses. I needed 6. Why am I not getting 6? ME cable. Put you there. 6 import buses. That's 1 for each farm. Okay. Let's take that away. We need export buses now, which is very, very similar, apart from we just need 1 of the normal type of piston. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6. You know what? I shouldn't have done that. Because I think the sticky pistons that I've got, can I put them back into the crafting table? No, I can't. Never mind. Never mind. Right, export bus. We should just go ahead and grab 6 export buses now, which is brilliant. It's exactly what I needed. Oh, I've got tons of ME cables there I could just use. I don't know, guys. I'm all over the goddamn place. I'm all over the goddamn place. Right, okay. So, going down into here. All of this system, every single bit of this system here. Oh, you know what? Hang on a second. Import into the system, export out of the system to the planter, but I also need them to go into the barrels, which would be exporting back out into... I'm going to need 6 more export buses, aren't I? Or am I? Will the storage buses... If I put things into the storage... Would the storage buses hold that item in there? I think they do, don't they? so I don't think I would need it. Anyway, what I'm going to do, guys, is underneath here, I'm going to go ahead and trim all of this filter pipe out, replace it all with ME cable, and as you can see, I've already got this here, so it's going to be no bother at all. And this power system that's underneath here, I think can stay as it is for the moment. For the moment, it's going to stay as it is. I would like to hook it up to a main power place, but I don't think I'm ready for that just yet. Alright guys, bear with me 1 second. I'll get everything set up and I'll show you what it's like just before the end of the episode. Well guys, I've gone ahead and done it, and how much neater does it look down here? And we're still yet to do the big switch on. I don't know if this is going to work or not. The thing is that these import buses, I have absolutely no clue if these import buses will input from there. I'm presuming they will. But I really don't know if that is going to be the case or not. So I've got everything hooked up. All the planters are hooked up, and as you can see by these lines here, all of the harvesters are hooked up to the system as well. And the power's not gone anywhere, so they're all still powered, or at least I should be. They might be running out of power because I took the power off, didn't I? I remember now. I've got that there. Let me go ahead and just put this on straight away. And put you right there. I'm going to need to go ahead and do the configuration again. There we go. So that's going to go out. There's not a lot of power in there. But let's give this the big switch on, guys. And fingers crossed that this actually works. Boosh! Look at all this stuff. Is it working? The planter is idling, apparently. I don't know if this is going to work or not, guys. This is the big thing. The big thing for me. That's the big switch on. But is it still going to do its job? Is it going to be outputting things where it should output things? Like, say, for example, this thing here. Is it going to put it into there? And I really don't know if this is going to work or not. And I also put magnet mode on just as while I was getting rid of all this transfer pipe, because it was all flying absolutely everywhere. So I'll take that off. And we'll see how this works, guys. It's not doing anything. Why are you not harvesting? You should be harvesting. Is it the sludge? Could it be the sludge? It really should be working. There's energy there and it's idling. I think it's the sludge that's causing the problem. But don't worry, guys. A lot of people saying you'll have to deal with that sludge because it'll slow your system down. Don't worry. I've got something in place to be able to deal with this sludge, but it's going to take a few more resources for me to be able to do that. And everything's full of sludge at the moment, guys. I really don't know if this is working. I don't know. It should also be depositing all of the stuff into here. So if I go ahead and grab all of this, so I've got some essence dust here, and there's 44 left in there. If I take it all, actually, you'll see there's none in there. Oh yeah, somebody told me as well, if I right click the barrels, or shift right click, it was one of the two, it'll lock the barrel on that particular type. So even if I do use them all, the type will stay the same, which is great. Let me go ahead and put all this back into the system and see what happens. Is it going to store it all back over there? It is, look. It is. That's fantastic, because anything that comes from the system now will go straight over there. What I can do, if this doesn't work, which... Oh, man. My pickaxe broke when I was in the middle of doing all my stuff, didn't it? Let me go ahead and grab another pick. A stone one will do. No messing around. Just a normal stone one. In fact, I've probably had one in there somewhere. Yeah, I did. Never mind. What I can do, if this doesn't work, let me test it on this, because I've really no idea if this is working or not. Let me test it on this. I'm just going to get rid of this import bus right here. In fact, no, I could just use that, couldn't I? Oh, no. Okay, it's not going to import straight from there. It's not going to import straight from there. It's not that bad of a deal. It's not that big of a problem. Because what I can do, if I just grab that on there to stem the flow, what I can do, guys, is do it a little bit differently in the fact of using chests. Now, I think I've got a load of chests kicking around. I do. I need 6 chests. And what I'm going to do, guys, is just go underneath the floor. This will be a slightly longer episode than usual. Right, I'm just going to put this back on because they're expensive to lose, them things. And I'm just going to go ahead. And I think I'm going to put the chest right there. So it's going to output to the chest like this. At least I hope it is. I think it is. And what I'm going to do instead is put the basic import bus on the bottom of the chest. And hope that that works. And it does. It's sucking it out. Brilliant. That is going to work perfectly now. That system is going to work perfectly. Now I'm going to do the same thing with all the rest of the things, guys. And that's going to be in between episodes, though. You know, you've seen it once. It works. I'm really looking forward to seeing this in action. Like I said, it's going to be pretty instant. This stuff is going to be pretty instant, all flying around the place. So, and that's what my aim was for today. Fast automation of this. So, interestingly, just before we go, let's have a look at the power consumption of my AE system now. This would be insane. 9.7 megajoules per tick. Luckily, look at that, guys. Our power system is doing absolutely fine. So is this lava. It's not going down at all. This is actually doing pretty well. What I could do... No, you know what? I'm just going to leave it as it is. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right, that is going to be the end for this episode. In the next episode, I'm going to want to try to deal with that sludge stuff, but it's going to mean an entirely new system going onto my ME stuff, which is, of course, liquids. And liquid storage is something I've been looking forward to getting into. I don't know how expensive it's going to be, though, and I'm probably going to need some different machines to be able to build the stuff I need for that. So, join me next time, guys. Until then, I've been the Top Man. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, stay safe.